John, secret forecast. I'm not telling anyone. We first want to announce, if you missed it, that Mindy had a successful colonoscopy yesterday.
She was going to join in this today, but she's eating pizza in the newsroom because she had to fast for so long. She just wants to eat.
Is that
it
true?
all went well.
It all went well, and this is the team that did it. So she was trying to show off her picture today. That's the weird part,
She
right?
wanted you to see her
I'm
colon.
like, I don't want to see your colon. Speaking of colons, we're getting a whole new bathroom here at WNEP, and they removed the stalls temporarily to fix things up. This is so weird.
Why is it that you just take out stalls?
A stall,
and this looks like absolute horror show. Like, who would ever go to the bathroom in there?
It's so bizarre, isn't it? And I didn't even notice they're two different sizes. I've been here for 30 years. Is that an illusion? I think that, did we have a
I
bigger
didn't
one?
realize there was a tall person one and a
I didn't know that either. All these years I've been here. So, all right, back to the weather. What do you think about these clouds? Alto stratus.
Looks kind of gray.
Yeah.
We had a beautiful sunrise this morning, but that's done now.
If I want to go back to the previous one, if you right now Google November in Pennsylvania and then hit images.
This is it. No leaves.
No leaves, no snow on the ground.
Gray
Clouds. Everything is grays and browns and tans. This is textbook.
Is that going to be today?
Oh, that's today. 20s and 30s now and high temperatures this afternoon. Woo! Stuck in the 40s. That's textbook November right there, no doubt. So, John, what do you think?
We're going to get a lot of rain.
This guy plays it so well. Yeah.
Doesn't it look like
all
that?
this rain is coming your way? There's no way it's going to miss. There's no way it's going to miss, right?
But
so what you don't see, it's almost like if you had a humidifier and you're jamming it into a very dry winter day. None of this moisture is going to survive as it moves east. So watch what happens. Right now, nothing happening over the northeast, but as we go through the day, it will be cloudy. Here comes some showers. Our western counties first, maybe 5, 6 p.m. Light, under 1/10 of an inch probably. And then look at how they fragment and fall apart. So this thing dissipates overnight tonight. You wake up tomorrow morning, it's Friday, and then boom, you're back to some sun in the afternoon. So another non-rain event for us. But today, increase in clouds, maybe a shower in the evening, and all that will be mainly west of Scranton. What? Is that Captain Kirk?
What's he doing?
What? Who's that guy? We're going to talk about that. Watch what's happening. So remember I mentioned everything's going to just be dissipated. Blame it on this guy. So imagine this. Would you believe I'm not a Star Trek guy? You'd think I would be.
You would.
I watched all the Star Wars, a couple Star Treks, but did they have any guns or were they all phasers?
Mindy she was calling them phasers. I think that may be all they had.
I
didn't watch Star Trek either.
Do they kill
Star
people
Wars.
or do they just knock them out?
I'm not a Trekkie.
Sean, do they kill or just knock out?
They would always set their phasers to stun.
Oh, set it to stun, baby, because it's a safe show. But anyway, we're going to stun all that rain. It just gets shoved south. There it is. So you can't beat the phaser.
It just goes away.
The phaser, by the way, represents that big ridge in the atmosphere. So look at Saturday. Going to be a nice north wind, nice and sunny in the 50s. Same thing on Sunday, partly sunny. Even this weak front, that thing approaches, boom. On Monday, maybe a shower in the morning, and then look what happens to that.
We just can't get that rain we need.
And I'll explain why, but look at this thing. Woo, baby. This has got to come next week with some rain. Right? Is that a Klingon?
Is the phaser going to keep that away too?
Is that going to? This is all the way through Wednesday. Some of this is trying to head our way, but we're going to stay dry till at least Wednesday of next week. And then we'll talk about that in a second. But first, here are the 3 things you need to know, Johnny baby. Textbook November today, right? A few showers tonight, maybe. And then dry for the weekend. Let's talk about Kenny versus the Klingon. Are you ready?
Ready.
Lord Cluckington. How are we going to get an egg out of this thing? We never did a dual egg release. Oh, wait. There. First ever. All right. Weird November snow and even weirder Barbie and Ken. What does that mean, right? So, John, did you see me yesterday? I was like a nerd on the computer, just searching.
I'd love for the viewers to see when he's looking up all this old data.
Yeah.
I asked him a data question yesterday. You got all excited.
I love it.
Dive into it.
I went all the way back to the year 1900. And every year since, there's never been a November it didn't snow since the year 1900. Think about that. Now I'm talking about at least flurries. And so far this November, halfway through, no snow. And most of next week, no snow. So could we make it? One of the snowiest Novembers, 1995. How about almost 2 feet of snow fell that month? And the big toy, people were buying it, a Barbie and Ken Star Trek. No joke. There it is. Now, what the heck? What?
Wow.
Who's buying this? This is what I don't know. It was a big deal then, they said.
And it was a collector edition.
So it was the 30th anniversary of when the show started in
Okay.
66. So by 96, there would have been the 30th anniversary. So they're trying to sell this for Christmas.
I bet you a lot of people bought it.
A lot of people bought it, maybe. But here's what I don't like about this. It's the stereotypes. Look at, what do they give Ken? He's got the phaser.
Barbie could use it too.
What is he?
Nowadays, Barbie would have the
Yeah.
phaser.
What is he? The toxic male who wants to stun and shoot? And look at Barbie. Just nothing but a cute little dress, nothing in her hands.
That's
Look at
not
that.
how Star Trek was.
No, well, let's give her a weapon, right? Barbie was still very feminine back then, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So so have him represent this ridge. And that's going to stay with us all weekend. That's why those systems can't plow through. But look at this. So this is the first pronounced dip in the jet stream that I have seen so far this winter. That's going all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. By the way, this is what's going to shear apart. You heard about hurricane potential Sarah. That thing's just going to wipe it out. But could this actually plunge through and knock him out?
Close.
Look at how close we get to this thing. That's next Friday, almost a week today. Some data moves us farther east, some keeps it west. We just don't know.
Yeah.
But if this
makes
thing
a big difference.
makes a big difference, John, if this ends up here, we get snow showers next weekend. If this stays back here, it stays in the 40s and 50s with a few rain showers.
Wait, next weekend when I'm at the Santa Parade broadcasting all day? Stay away, Klingon. Stay
So
away.
we just don't know yet, but these are the changes that are coming. So keep that in mind. But at least through next Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be above average. Passing shower tonight, passing shower Sunday night, Monday. That's it. All above average temperatures. And tell us about the parade. I don't know.
So the parade is next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
I can't remember what time.
Okay. 8,
Live
9,
on WNEP, midnight
9:30. There you
are
go.
the broadcast hosts.
Yeah.
The
And
station-
tell everyone what you saw, what you showed me this
the
morning.
station got us electric blankets to wrap around us while we're sitting there all morning.
Did you use
We'll
it
have to
last
get a
year?
picture of that to show
Did
you.
you?
We used them.
I gotta get out of here. He's using electric. You think he's a big tough guy with he's got the headset on, he's doing the parade, but no, he's sitting there like grandma in an electric
Wrapped
blanket
in an electric blanket.
below the chest,
And I
right?
have no shame.
All right, spread the word on this. We will do it every day, and shh,
Have a good one.
don't tell anybody.